For me, it's tea time, so I have my tea.
Started. Thank you.
I just have to do one quick little thing in here. I thought today, it's like, maybe I should do the call at 4:30, because that way I have time to make my tea.
Okay. You should have told me.
I know. I know. It's like, I thought about it too late. It's like, yes, I need to get my tea ready. Okay. One sec. You know how we have our rituals, in our schedules, and my body tells me it's tea time. Yes, it is. Okay.
Yes.
It's used to that, having tea at this time.
Yes.
Okay, we are good to go.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, everyone. Let me hit record. Let me get my show face on. Okay.
Yay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Laura Canfield Show, the Awakened Happiness Now Global Series. Thank you so much for being here with us today. And if you are new to my show, if you're new to Awakened Happiness Now, if you're watching this live or on replay on YouTube, please do subscribe. We do live shows mostly Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. That can change. And also, please hit the bell notification so that you get notified of when we have our shows and the replays, etc. So thank you again for being here. I know it's a different time than normal, but you know what? I like this time too. It works. So my deepest desire, my sincerest wish and intention is to be of service to you, to those of you who are searching, to those of you who are on the spiritual path, who are awakening, who are more and more conscious, to give you the tools, techniques, processes, resources, people to help you on your journey. And in this way, we can all raise our vibration individually, collectively, and as well as for the planet. So please, thank you for being here again. And I'm excited that Deepakk Ji is back with us, and we're going to have a wonderful show like we always do. And we're talking about the Third Eye Ascension Course, the Life Transformation Module. And today on the show, we're going to be learning about the origin of the Third Eye Ascension Course. We're going to experience a live chakra healing. We're going to experience some live intuitive psychic readings. And we're going to experience a live process to connect with and get a message from your higher self as well. There might be some other processes thrown in, so stay tuned for that. We'll be taking your live live questions, of course. And for those of you who do not know Deepakk, he was on our show last fall in November, and I had a wonderful time with him. I've been working with him since I think maybe last September. And he's wonderful, so generous, so kind, so caring, so giving. Oh my goodness. He is a born intuitive, solution-oriented healer who left his corporate career to pursue his life path. And he has been through various addictions, challenges, ups and downs, which may shame even the toughest roller coaster rides. And he has seen terrible darknesses and knows how it feels to be there, and has helped and healed more than 5,000 people to come out of their darknesses with his various healing modalities, such as chakra healing, Akasa Abhilekhyam, healing dark energies, entity clearing, trauma busting, inner child healing, and of course, so much more. And, like I said, I have worked with Deepakk myself personally, and his one-to-one sessions are amazing. I received so many blessings from it. So I highly recommend you to work with Deepakk Ji, definitely. So today, so please join me in welcoming Deepakk Ji back to the show. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad we get to play today.
Thank you so much, Tarara. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it's always a pleasure to be on your show.
Oh, thank you. And I know it's at a different time. So for those of you who are watching later on the replay, I'm going to share the Telegram link. And if you want to get a mini psychic reading, intuitive reading from Deepakk Ji, he's going to be helping you all out in the Telegram group. Some of you are already in the Telegram group, which is great and awesome. Some of you are not. So if you're not, please take a look at the link, join within the next 48 hours, especially so that Deepakk Ji can work with you and help you and support you. Okay. All right. So today, Deepakk Ji, let's get started. I know there's so much that we always want to do, right?
Yes,
so let's, we've already, Deepakk Ji has already created sacred space before we went live, so which is awesome. And let's start off by talking about the third eye, right? That the third eye course, how you channeled it, how it changed your life, how it happened, etc.
Yeah, thank you so much, Alara, for this beautiful introduction. My life started like being a workaholic, doing lots of things, was intuitive, went into addictions many a times, lost my mother at a very early age when I was just 16, my father when I was just 29. So it has definitely not been a very, smooth riding, so to say. But yes, lots of ups and downs have also showed me a lot of I would say that I was always guided by the master, so that kind of kept me going. I think it came to a head when maybe in 2011-12, rather 2010-11, I was affected by black magic, and this was due to some misunderstanding, so to say. And that's maybe a karmic cycle. So I don't. Yes, that moment, yes, everything was very dark. We were like, okay, maybe the end. What God knows what all is happening. So yes, when I look at it on hindsight, yes, all those things made me learn a lot of things which we were able to get out of. And in fact, during that time, this third eye, when I got out of that experience, one of my friend who took me out of that mess, and that person was also a psychic. So it so happened that he said that your third eye is activated. And somewhere around the course of that period of about 1 or 2 years, 2-3 years time after that, it was something like I was just downloading some or the other thing. And in fact, my whole purpose or thing was that as I got affected by this dark energy, how can I protect myself and my family from this? That was my initial thought. And that is where the Third Eye Ascension Course started taking form slowly, very tediously, 1, 2, 3, 4 years down the road. And it just came in spurts. I just saw that movie, The 10 Commandments. And that movie basically, maybe I'm not comparing that with this, but what happened is that I also had got some 10 commands in the meanwhile from the masters saying that you can do this. Now, what were the 10 commands? 10 commands were basically speaking about we work within boundaries. We work within a lot of difficulties. I can say that we create a lot of boundaries around us, that I cannot do this, I cannot do this, do, not to do, not to do, to do, not to do, to do, not to do. So a lot of confusions in the mind. So first is release all those confusions. Be clear in your mind, open your mind, body, and soul, and just go behind, or rather surrender yourself to the masters. So like that, there are 10 commands in which one is this, without working without any boundaries. Second is working in the higher frequency. Third is basically creating a shield around you so that you're not affected by any of these energies, which are like, maybe I was affected by a spirit. There are random spirits, so you can just be completely sure and perfectly fine with them. And as I progressed further, I released a lot of darknesses. A lot of darknesses came out from me. It went to that extent that, in fact, there was one symbol which I downloaded. In fact, I also met Mepa, who is the person, who is the medium who helps me to download this, the spiritual sun energies. And you know what? I was with him when we were in Egypt, long back. So this is where he just came into my awareness, and there he was. So, and the best part is that he helps heal with a blueprint. Like, for example, we all come with a blueprint in which we have our karmic cycles very clearly written down. So this healing happens with the blueprint also. So, I'm just saying that another 2-3 years, one by one small. So when Mepa came, it took me 2 months to actually not be scared of him, because initially I thought, I don't know what sort of thing has come, what sort of maybe entity has come or what. So it was something very, very dreadful at that moment as I look at it. But yes, it took me 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and ultimately some very strong deities, Lord Melchizedek got attached with me, who is very fearless and very courageous. So that courage slowly came into me. But those 3 to 4 years of complete darkness actually showed me one thing for sure, that come what you do, You do your best. But as far as any outcome is concerned, surrender to the Almighty. So that has become my motto of life, that I will do my 100% effort, but I will not attach too many things to the results. And that has helped me live my life very beautifully. So that is how I went about. So now to talk about the Third Eye Ascension Course. So as I said, it took me 3-4 years to basically download, step by step. It was not structured. It was not at all structured. It just kept happening, kept happening. And one fine day, in fact, when I think one of the Mahatar Babajis, who's very well known in the light works, so he came into my awareness, and I was not even aware of who Mahatar Babaji is. And that was the day I think the whole thing changed for me, because I just went bonkers, saying, why did such a huge person come to me? So in fact, he again visited me saying that you just need to launch this as a process, Third Eye Ascension Course, so that a lot of people who are affected by this can benefit. So we being logical beings, a lot of logical questions, a lot of logical things. Oh my God, how will I do? What will I do? How will I be able to do it? It took me another 6 months to come out of that logical quagmire. But end of it all, I did it with myself, first of all. With myself, my guinea pigs were my wife and my son. And they immediately, I could immediately see 100% or 180-degree change in my son's energies. He was an average student. Suddenly his life, in about 3-4 months after doing that course, his life just changed. He just started seeing something life differently. And from being an average performer, when he came out of this MBA, he was in the top 5 in his college. So earlier he would be in the top maybe 1,000. From there he came to top 5 in this college. And then his choices started differing. He started looking at life differently. He started, for example, there was a situation where a person had to go just 2 kilometers away from home. In another project, he had to go 40 kilometers away from home. And in the one which was 2 kilometers away from home, only 4 days he needed to go, and he would get the same money. In the other project, he had to go 40 kilometers away for 30 days, and he will get the same money. But he took that one which was 40 kilometers away. And in fact, he was only one person in the school, in his business school, which was employed by that person. You know what? Their company's name, I'll share it with you. It is Raptakos Benkaiser. If you know Dettol is a brand. So he works for that company. And he was taken by that company in the campus placement. He was the only person to be taken by them. So that is the kind of things which I have seen. So that is as far as. So when I launched it, there were 3 symbols which came into my awareness. And these 3 symbols, I will share about how life, my son, I have already shared with you. My life took a straight turn for the better, because I could see a direct change in the way I was looking at life. I was very sensitive. If someone tells me something, I would cry. And I would beat myself black and blue, saying that, how can you do this? So even before my boss tells me something bad, if I've done something wrong, I'll kill myself before even he says the word. So, that kind of crazy guy I was. But anyway, life has changed. I'm not saying that I'm completely committed to everything, but at the same time, I do not attach too much to the outcome. Now, I'll give you some examples here. Now, there's this, with the Third Eye Ascension Course. So what happens is, one is your intuition gets heightened, maybe 10 times, 100 times. That is again very logical. The way we put it is very logical. You get connected to your intuition straight away. So it is 100% connection to the intuition which we get. Second, with the Third Eye Ascension Course, so what happens is that there are 10 commands which we use, which kind of help us. Now I'll share with you how people have experienced a lot of change. I have healed close to, maybe if I may use numbers, 500 people who have come out of depressive disorders with the Third Eye Ascension Course. There are close to 200 people at least who I can remember who were affected by black magics and who were not only black magic, but even you can say evil eye or whatever you call it. There are people, they get, or maybe if I may use the word empaths. Empaths are generally affected by these energies which are not so good. So I have had close to 200 to 300 empaths to gain their energies back, so that they can use that power which they have of being an empath and use that to protect themselves and the person. Now there are many people who tell me that I'm seeing that someone is dying. So what can I do? So I show them the path, how to correct that, how to get that thing sorted out. Of course, going and remaining is the soul's choice. We cannot do anything on that. But at least if there's some messages coming to you via an intuition, you need not get scared. You can even maybe sort out that thing by sending some pink light. There are many processes which I have, and we can just turn around the situation maybe to make things better. Like recently, there was a lady who came to know about some of her, like her sister passing away. She had 4 such visions. 4 such people passed away. The 5th vision for her was for her sister. And you know what? She healed her sister. She made her stronger, maybe made her move out of that problem. And it's been 3 months now. She has not gone away anywhere. So 4 of them went away. The 5th one remained. So what I'm saying, don't get scared. If anybody has to go, that's the soul's choice. But if you are getting some knowledge, which means there is a choice which you may be able to hold that person back. So this has happened just to maybe to a month or 2 back. Then there is this nutritionist. So I'll speak about what now? I'll speak about the 7 chakras of the body. The 7 chakras of the body, and how Third Eye Ascension Course ensures that you live your life to the fullest. Third Eye Ascension Course is based on mainly these chakras, and even currently in the last edition, which is during just 4 months back, I introduced even the nadis in it. So nadis are basically the breathing, I don't know how do you say that, but they are the breathing mechanism inside the body. So like the left nadi, the right, so it is known as the Ida nadi, the left side.
You can call them channels as well.
Yeah, channels of breath. Yeah, channels of breath. Yes. So the left side is known as the Ida nadi, or the feminine side, as everybody knows. The right side is known as the Pingala nadi, or the masculine side. So there are 72,000 such channels of breathing, which can be, which will have these blockages, because of which you kind of get, this. Sometimes you get a pain in the left side, on the right side. So 4 months back, this program was activated so that even the nadis can get healed from that. So let me first talk about the 7 chakras of the body. The 7 chakras of the body are, so as you know, crown, which is at the top of the head. This is like the antenna which is on the top of a building. So it's something like your mobile, it connects to an antenna maybe on the top of a building. So that building, on the top of the building, that antenna is what your crown chakra is all about. It reaches out to the divine energies and gets your messages, divine messages, in the crown chakra. So any fear, any anxieties, any kind of fear, or maybe too many opinions and beliefs, and lack of self-love will help to create fears around receiving these messages. So any imbalance will give you confusion in doing something in life. So if you are confused always in taking 2 decisions, which means definitely your crown chakra is not up to the mark in terms of balance. Third eye chakra. Third eye chakra is basically like the mobile phone. It receives all the messages from the divine and kind of exfoliates, or just breaks it down and sends it information wise into the body. As we are 3D beings, so we need information which is pure in terms of knowledge. So this gives us the proper knowledge. So any anxiety, any stress which is there, it affects our third eye chakra, and this can lead to a lot of confusion, anxiety. People generally have this anxiety that if someone tells them something, then they will just get into an hyper, maybe start blaming themselves, start defending themselves. So that will all happen because of the third eye. The throat chakra, as you know, it's the voicing mechanism. So if you're not able to voice yourself, if you're suppressed, then the throat chakra will get blocked. This is the place where we speak. So if you're not able, if you have a slur in your speech, if you're not able to voice yourself in the right manner, you will have a blockages which will make life difficult for you, because you will not be able to speak up for yourself, and that will give you more trouble. So that is the function of the throat chakra. The heart chakra, being the center of the body, is also used for healing yourself and sending unconditional love to yourself and others. So these two are the factors which heart chakra takes care of. So the heart chakra, because being close to the thymus gland, is taking care of your immunity also. So these two are the functions of the heart chakra. So any bitterness, sorrow, worry, overthinking, all that procrastination also comes somewhere from the heart chakra. And so basically between the heart chakra and third eye chakra, the procrastination will be born. So that is how we give rise to these difficulties which we create for ourselves. Now you will say that, why should I create difficulty for myself? Knowingly, unknowingly, just to avoid a conflict, sometimes we take a shortcut, sometimes we take a detour, and that kind of puts us into a situation where we cannot voice ourselves, so we just get confused with our and if, for example, you're about to take a particular job, or maybe you're about to go to a particular location, your spouse or your parent tells you, no, you cannot go. So your mind is already there, but you are here. So that confusion, if it keeps happening, so it will lead to a breakdown of your system. This is where it doesn't happen overnight. It will happen with maybe one instance, two instance, three instance. Suddenly you will have a, no, I cannot take it. So something like it will be an outburst or something. So that kind of a situation we get. So the heart chakra is that. The solar plexus chakra is all about confidence. Our confidence, any underconfidence, overconfidence. So basically there are people who will be maybe lacking love. So any person giving them a bit of love, they will overly believe them. So that confidence becomes overconfidence. So that is where the imbalance starts. So the confidence is in the solar plexus chakra, which is 3 fingers above your navel. 2 fingers below your navel is the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is one of the most misunderstood chakras, because it is considered with always being, passionate. But passion you can use for anything. Even this work which I do my healings very passionately. So passion can be used in any way. You can use it in your job. You can use it in, like, even living life passionately. This is how you live life, queen size, king size, not survive. That is where the sacral chakra is very important. Now, the sacral chakra is also giving rise to creativity. So if you are into any job, creativity is a must in any line of activity, particularly if you're a manager. The saying that say, thinking out of the box. This is a corporate talk which we speak about, thinking out of the box. Sacral chakra will help you think out of the box. It will throw up ideas. It will throw up even creativities. It will throw up networking ideas for you. If you're able to do well in life, if you're able to reach out to 10 people, if you're able to voice yourself properly in front of 100, 2,000 people, 100, 200 people, politicians particularly have a very strong sacral chakra, which is why they are able to say so bombastically in front of so many people. So that is where the sacral chakra is like your life chakra. And there are also two energy centers, or rather 2 hormones which are secreted, epinephrine and epinephrine. I'm sorry, maybe wording wise, maybe I'm missing something, but there are 2 energy like hormones which are from sacral chakra, which kind of energize your body completely. Then we come to the root chakra. So the root chakra is all about stability of life. We become stable in our lives. We become completely, you can say that if I throw a challenge at you, you will, how can I handle? So this fear, all these fears give rise to a lot of uncertainties in life. Once you are ready, once you are stable, you will say, come life, I am ready to take whatever challenge you are throwing at me. This is where the stability comes from the root chakra. So that is how the 7 chakras basically make you in terms of being what you are now. And once your 7 chakras are balanced, you will have a very stable energies and living life completely beautifully, with stability, with having full faith in yourself and full confidence in your own self. That is how you live life completely.
And thrive, right? That's about thriving in life. No matter what happens, you're thriving.
Yeah,
and so so that was such a complete analysis of the chakras and giving us so much information about the chakras. So I know we're going to be doing a chakra healing during this call today, but all that information that you just shared with us, you're going to be also teaching us how to work with our chakras to balance them all in the program, right?
Yes, of course. So that's the whole idea about chakras, because the moment you have, it's something like our body is like a missile. And let's say a nuclear missile. And if the mechanism, which ignition mechanism is missing, let us say our connection with the divine is missing, the missile is useless.
Yeah.
That is how our chakras are. So the more connected you are to the divine, the more connected you are to yourself, because you are also a divine being. Please don't forget that, because we keep beating ourselves black and blue. We keep beating ourselves, oh my God, you did something wrong to that person, but you're beating yourself also. You equally are divine. So have full faith in yourself. I'm not saying with the intention of ego, but have full faith in yourself and love yourself, because you yourself can make and achieve whatever you want to achieve in life. And if you're filled with love, you will give love. If you're filled with hate, you will give hate, end of the day. If you are filled with hate and you send out love, it will appear very cosmetic or very plastic in nature. So first fill yourself with love and then go out in the world and change the world. First change yourself. This is my small mantra in life. So that is how I will go about. Now, there was this girl who had come to me who was a nutritionist herself. And she was just 22-year-old nutritionist, and she had put on a lot of weight. She was herself an alcoholic. Because of some stress in the family, she was not able to, go through it. And poor thing, she's 22 is hardly any age. So I just gave her one 15-day cycle of chakra healing. And this lady, at the end of 10th day, said, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't know, my whole energy has changed. She gave up drinks on the 7th day of the healing itself. And by 15th day, she was completely as if she's a missile just taken off. And after a month, she called me saying that she's already taken up some vacancy in somewhere in Belgium for that nutritionist position which was there. And she just flew off, and she is now, this was about 5 years back. And she's got married there also, and she's very happy in life. She didn't require, she in fact did the class also with me, so that she will keep her and her family very safe and completely energized. So
that's
these
awesome.
Are some of the
and
examples.
I just want to say that 15 days healing is remote. It's like 15 minutes every day. Yes. For 15 days remote healing. I know that you had done that for me as well when I was in Canada. Yes. Yeah, I done, and you can feel it. You can feel the difference when you're receiving the energy, the healing, for sure. Yeah.
In fact, it so happens that you hardly need do 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes every day. Maybe 4, 5, 7, 10 minutes. I don't do as per the time. I do as per what the energies are required for that person to receive. So on the first day, maybe I'll take 10, 12 minutes. Maybe as days progress, the person will start getting more balanced. So first 5 days we energize. First 5 days we release or cleanse the whole chakras. The second 5 days, we basically balance the chakras. And the third 5 days, which is the 15 days, the last 5 days, we energize and empower the chakras. So that way, at the end of 15 days, you become a complete different unit. You become a better unit. It's something like if there is a malfunction in one of the robotic arms, the delivery doesn't happen. But once that thing is set out, everything flows like clockwork. So this is exactly what even Chakra healing can do for you. So when COVID had struck in 2021, it came in 2020, but the first wave, second wave, sorry, in India, where I had about, I don't know, about 220, 30 such odd patients had come to me, out of which 130, 140 were diabetics. And everybody knows that for diabetics, COVID was like a very difficult time for them. A lot of, unfortunately, a lot of people also were not able to fight it out, the disease. But there were about 130 to 35 people who had diabetes, and all of them I healed with the Third Eye Ascension Course symbols. These 3 symbols, I'll talk about the symbols now. But 130 to 35 people who had COVID and who were diabetics came out without any problem, out of which about 35 of them went to the ventilator and came back. So that kind of, I've seen that kind of results, and I was so happy with those results. And there was even a person who literally had given up, that his brother-in-law, who's just 42. He was completely a gone case. He went to hospital. I even made his hospital bed available. You know, hospital beds, unfortunately, were very badly not available that time. So hospital bed also, he didn't get it. So I told him, don't worry, you go. I will create a good energy around him so that he gets the hospital bed also. So we use a Third Eye Ascension Course for such things also. For example, you are not able to get something done. So you can help, or rather send some positive vibes to that person and create an energy which that person gets. After that, after 2-3 days, he said that I'm not getting an oxygen cylinder. So I sent positive energies for him to get oxygen cylinder. At the end of the 10 days, that 42-year-old gentleman came back home, fully recovered. So that was so I felt so proud that it was close to 130 to 135 such people who came back. And I really thank God, saying that. And before, you know what, the masters are so superb that before I did this, they gave me COVID. So me and my wife were affected by COVID 2 years back on 29th of March. And after that, I was completely aware of the nitty-gritties of the problem, which means they gave me COVID to make me aware. And then I healed them because I was aware of what to expect, what not to expect. So that kind of, craziness my masters put me into. But anyway, I always, nowadays I said that, okay, forget it, fine. Whatever you put me through, I'm surrendered. If you want me to remain here, I'll remain here. If you don't want me to remain here, I'll come back to you, whichever way you say.
Yeah,
so
beautiful.
That kind of puts me into a very situation where I stop expecting, start doing whatever, whoever comes to me, I try to help. There have been instances where a client was even rooting for a particular business in USA, for example. He was not getting that business. I created, or rather sent positive vibes to that person, from the buyer to the seller to the buyer. Even that deal, which was something like a $1 million deal, wherein during COVID, he was about to wind up the shop. So that deal also got cleared. So what I'm trying to say, it is much more than only body. It can even heal your biggest trauma of life by getting even your worst of enemies. My sister's son, he was not talking to her for close to 10 years. Within a week, he started talking to each other. Her son came and just apologized to her. So it is not about the physical body alone. It is also about healing your relationships in your awareness and not controlling, surrendering, so that the things will start working in your favor. So that is how the Third Eye Ascension Course has changed my course of life. So yeah, we can take some.
That's powerful. Some wonderful stories, case studies, powerful testimonials coming up as well. I'm sure we're going to talk about that. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the Third Eye Ascension course, when it comes to the healing, the chakra healing and everything, it's all areas of your life. It's not just the physical body. It's not just the emotions. It's your businesses. It's, touching the soul of everyone and everything.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to take
yes.
some questions. So if you want to, if you have a question for Deepakk Ji, you can raise your hand or you can type your question in the chat.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start off with Linda. Linda, you want to unmute yourself?
Yes, I will. Good morning. How
Good
are
morning.
you?
Good morning.
We've got snow here. It's terrible.
Oh, you poor thing.
I mean, really bad. It's really coming down. Yes. Are you able to talk to like the other side?
Yes.
You are? Oh, good. I've been dealing with finances a little bit, and my dad has always been a really good advisor. His name is James, and I don't know if you can get in contact with him and ask him what my next courses should be for that.
Okay.
And what line I should go into.
Next courses or next steps, Linda? What do you
Next
mean?
steps, I guess. I'm sorry. Thank you.
He just gave me a smile saying that he's already told you.
He already told me. Okay. I just did. Okay.
You're losing the way by maybe listening to other people, which is what he's telling me. Yeah.
I'm losing. Okay. Can you tell which chakras might be blocked?
Well, in your case, it's straight away the third eye, the crown, the solar plexus, and the sacral, and of course the root. Five to six of them.
Okay.
See, block means it's not that 100% block. It so happens that you will be very confident one moment, and suddenly you will lose all confidence, because what happens is that you maybe, Linda, I would just maybe point blank tell you something. You listen to a lot of advisors, and the power is within you. Just realize that.
Okay.
Just listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. They will guide you the best.
Okay. Thank you.
Because whatever I tell you, whatever anybody else tells you, their fear is also there in that direction which they give you. So never take that. When I came on this path of healing, everybody gave me a reason of not to heal. Because, you'll get affected by negativity, you will get affected by this, you will get affected by that, blah, 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 and so on and so forth, right?
Yes.
So I am already into healing for the last 8-9 years, and here I am in front of you. No negativity from others. In fact, I think I'm blessed. So this is what I'm saying. These are people's perceptions. Their perceptions, their fears become your fears. Do not give in to fear. Maybe listen to them, but follow what your intuition tells you.
Your own heart.
I'm not saying that just blindly do whatever you feel like. No.
No.
Yes, maybe someone is telling you, maybe there is a message for that, for you. Just be aware of that message, but don't get it given to fear. Never give in to fear. The fear is there to support you, not to scare you off. The fear is making you empower yourself. Maybe if you want to do an engineering job, you need to be an engineer, right? So that is what fear is giving you. It is not telling you don't do it at all. So maybe you need to empower yourself and go forward, but don't give up.
Okay.
And also the thing is, when somebody tells you something like, let's say, Linda, I'm getting this message that you should do this.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
if what this is doesn't resonate with you, then the answer is
don't do it.
No,
yeah,
exactly. Don't do it. But if it resonates with you, then go within and say, okay, do I really want to do that? And know that the answer that comes from within is the supporting answer, not what they said. They're just giving you information, but then it's up to you to choose going from within whether that is right for you or not. Right. So I just want to ask you, and you don't have to answer here. So now that we've said, Deepakk Ji has said, you follow your intuition, you know the answer. What do you think the next steps are for you? Regardless of what anybody else has ever said to you. Because I know you've asked these types of questions before, and people have said stuff. So
I really don't know.
That's not true. That's not true. I will not ever accept that answer.
I know, honey, but I'm kind of stuck at the moment. I know it's my perception. I'm being stuck. I get that.
No,
Doesn't
but just go in within and say, okay, if I was not stuck, if I did know what the next steps were, what would those be? And just, like, because you're a poet as well, I want you to write it down. Don't just think with your head. Write down the answer, what comes to you.
Okay.
Deepakk, go ahead. You were going to say something.
Okay.
One small moment. You want to meet your Mr. James directly?
Pardon?
Would you like to meet James directly and
Yes.
speak to him? Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to.
I'll take you there. So as they say, we are in the world of possibilities. So they say no to nothing. Everything is possible. So just close your eyes. And I call James. You know him very well.
Yes.
So I'll just call him in front of you. At the count of 3, he'll be with you. 1, 2, and 3. Ask whatever you want to. And just have an open mind. I think you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Bid
Yep.
him,
Yep.
maybe bid him whatever, be grateful for whatever, or whatever you want.
Oh, I am.
Whatever the feelings. Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Cutting
How
the
did that
cords.
feel, Linda?
It felt really good. Yeah, it says go forth with the healing stuff. So
Why am I not surprised? It's like, yeah, let's take a step, Yeah.
So
Good.
with the
Awesome.
Third Eye Ascension course, you can even channel these energies. You can channel anybody, like maybe your departed member, family member, your deity who you want to speak to, any other new process which needs to come. That also comes down. Like today, in fact, in the last 2-3 days, I was downloading some 30 new energies. So I just today launched it. So what I'm saying is that you can download anything on, and that will only add value to you. So the channeling will help. Yeah. We can
Awesome.
look at it.
Linda,
you.
did you already take this course or no?
I don't know if I did or not. I'd have to go
Okay.
back and check.
Okay. I wasn't
Thank
sure.
you.
Awesome. Thank you. Wow, that was amazing. And just, in that brief 3 minutes, not even 3 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, Linda was able to meet with her dad and ask the question and get the answer. It's like, that's awesome. So there's a question from Upmaji in the chat. Doesn't the soul standing matter in contacting higher beings?
Standing in better, so I could not understand that. Yeah.
I'm not sure what that means, Upmaji. Doesn't the soul standing matter in contacting higher beings? I don't know what that means, soul standing. You want to just, type that in the chat, or you can unmute yourself. I'm not sure the level of my soul.
Okay. No. So the Third Eye Ascension Course has all of these, as I said, 10 commandments. Take care of your energies. Your frequencies remain as high as possible. So that is all a creation, a figment of imagination of people. They tell you that, you do so much of healing. How can you get so much of energies? The energy comes from the divine. Energies come from the people around us. It's something like during COVID, I remember there was so many interviews where people said that, oh, I paid so many lakh rupees just for oxygen which the hospital fed me. And I remember now that, God gave us this oxygen free of cost, and we used to take it for granted. So this is the energy is available in the universe free of cost. Yes, if you work around, you are supplied with the same type of energy. So never worry about these frequencies and energies. These are only your fears and maybe other people's beliefs and their fears which they pass on to you. Never scared. Never get scared of any healings. Yeah. Sorry.
All right, Destiny, you want to unmute yourself? She's wondering if you could help her with an energy on the left side of her body. You want to unmute yourself, Destiny? You're muted.
Hi, Deepakk.
Hi, Destiny.
I was wondering about an energy. It's kind of at my back, and
Yeah.
why I keep like. Do you see all this swelling? Like this
Yeah.
has been ongoing, like around my face and my neck. And I actually was in the hospital to bring some of this down, and I'm feeling that again, kind of acting up.
Okay, so what is it that, so basically what I'm getting is that this is some kind of an irritation which you're getting, some sort of due to some attachments. This is particularly what I'm getting as a reading. And do you also have kind of maybe some congestion in the chest or something?
I have a heart condition, yeah.
Yeah. So that's very indicative of a lot of attachments. Because of maybe you're also have had some shocks in the sense maybe you felt traumatic in between something like that. Did that happen to you? Were you affected by trauma somewhere in the recent past?
I think it was almost like a PTSD. When I went into the hospital, it was like it kind of shocked my system to be back in the hospital, because the last time I was there, it was for heart surgery.
So basically what happens is that the Third Eye Ascension Course, what it does is that when you take that course, it has a system of homework where these three symbols, I'll speak about the symbols now. There are three symbols in this. One is for physical healing, one is for emotional healing, and the third is for masculine, feminine energy healing, which means balancing the body. The right side and the left side of the body. The right side is the masculine side, the left side is the feminine side, the right side being the giving side, the left side being the receiving side. Now, we always mistake giving for money and receiving for money, right? That's a big, so I would just maybe go a bit deeper into that. The receiving also talks about food that you eat. So that food gets absorbed in the body, nutrients get absorbed in the body, right? So you have a lot of people who have B12 deficiency, who have got vitamin deficiency, calcium deficiency. Or where does that come from? Because your body is not receiving. So that receiving deficiency also shows up in these kind of deficiencies in the body. Your platelet count will go down, your hormone level will go high, your maybe thyroid levels will play havoc with yourself, your immunity levels would be high and low. So all those kind of things. So receiving is that, giving is not only money, but it is also about like what food we eat. We have to release the rest as waste, right? So if that waste remains in the body, like creatinine in kidney, like toxins otherwise in the bloodstream and otherwise. So if that toxin remains inside you, it acts like poison inside you. So if you have a giving and receiving deficiency, that will also show up in this way. It will show up in terms of allergies which come into you. It will show up in terms of asthmatic seizures. It will show up in terms of these shocks and epileptic syndromes and all that kind of things, the whole thing. So all those things are coming from somewhere. So why are they doing so? Because there are these, as I said, the channels of breathing, nadis, which I said. So somewhere those get blocked because of this imbalance of giving and receiving. So these three symbols, wholesome, heal you. So there is a 90-day or a 63 or 90-day homework, which is done at the end of the course, which Alara also had done. I remember that. Yeah. So she also went through a lot of transformation after that. A lot of, not only Alara, of course, everybody who does the course goes through that process. I went through that process.
Thank you. I will look into this. Thank you, Alara.
Thank you.
Thank you, Destiny. All right. Oops, we can hear one of the dogs nearby making some noise. It's okay. Starla has a question in the chat. She said, I recently had a reading with Arpita, another guest of Alara, and I was told to work on my solar plexus. Okay. Deepa, can you see if the work that she's done since then has helped?
That would be, I don't know. What's the full name?
Starla? I don't know her full name.
So Starla, I would suggest you one thing. When I do the demo
Starla Knight.
demonstration.
Starla Knight.
Okay. Okay, Starla. So when I do the healing of the chakras, that will give you a window as to what you feel. So rather than me saying this, you yourself will feel the change. So when I do the demonstration up next, whenever we do it, so you will feel some change, something in your body. Just let us know that feedback. That will be really great. So what I'm trying to show is that you yourself are empowered. So just realize your body's potential. Once you realize your body's potential, then sky is also not the limit. You don't know, there's no sky. Millions and billions and trillions, I don't know how many kilometers of space. So there is no sky, so there is no limit.
All right, awesome. So you want to do the chakra healing?
Yes, that will be a good time to do it. Super.
Awesome. Let's do it. Yeah.
So we have already done the sacred space which I've created. So no need to worry. Just sit back and relax. And I'm going to heal not only the chakras. So I will heal the chakras wherever maybe they are having an issue, and the divine will decide. Or if you have any particular issue or a particular thing which is bothering you, this healing energy will show you the solution for that. How do you feel about that? I'm sure you'll feel exhilarated. I don't know.
Sounds good.
Enthusiastic.
We'll feel more energized.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So I'm missing a few words today. Yeah, in the so sit back and relax. Don't stress yourself. Be very completely peaceful and relaxed. Take a breath, a normal breath, and just keep releasing. Relax. Send out all the chaos. Within peace, let's release every ounce of issues. Just focus on your chakras, on your body, and focus on the issue which is bothering you. I'm drawing the 3 symbols of Ascension Course, which have been drawn now, and you are receiving the energies. This is even good on a recording. Oh, superb energies going across. Strong energies. I'm feeling solar plexus, throat, third eye, crown. Mainly these, and even the heart chakra, bitterness, and some amount of root chakra being cleared for some of you. You will feel immediate feeling about the issue or the chakra that you will find immediate resolution and clearing of the chakra. At the count of 3, you can come back as I'm feeling the culmination of the healing. It is very powerful, very quick solutions, very quick healings. 1, 2, superb, very strong, and 3, releasing everything to the violet flame for transmutation. to do the healing. There's no cord cutting involved because you're not healing or not connecting to that subject or anybody who you're healing. It is just you're sending the energy, broadcasting that.
Oh, goodness. There's a lot of energy moving. I'm like yawning like crazy. I really felt that strongly in my heart chakra. I was, and my throat chakra, obviously. I was focused on overwhelm. I feel like yesterday, especially, I was like in major overwhelm. And so I really felt that clearing out. So thank
fantastic.
You.
Fantastic. So
how are you all feeling? What did you experience? What did you feel? What did you release? Linda says, I felt that everywhere. Thank you. Good. Oh, I'm still yawning. I'm not tired. It's only 4 o'clock here, so it's not like I'm tired, right? So, and as you know, when I'm releasing and clearing, I do a lot of yawning. So that's just energy moving, energy clearing, energy releasing, right?
Yes.
So even if you didn't have an intention, like, an issue or something, whatever needed to go, to be healed would have been, right? So,
so Emmer
says, I too was yawning. I felt in my heart. Sorry, one sec. And then Starla, my whole body felt bright. Awesome. And Upma says, I sneezed immediately. Awesome. Yeah, definitely letting it go, releasing, right?
Lot of.
Cindy says, I could really feel a huge release in my throat chakra and still feeling it. Yeah, same. I'm still feeling my throat chakra. Yeah, for sure.
Throat chakra for me also is a, evergreen chakra which keeps releasing.
Yeah, it's a big one. The throat chakra. It's about expressing ourselves, being who we are, truly, honestly, right? So without any barriers, without any limiting beliefs, etc. So that I've been working on the throat chakra for years. So it's better.
You keep clearing, don't worry.
Brenda says, I also felt over release. I'm assuming it means overall release. Previously, my head was feeling heavy. Now everything is comfortable. Thank you so much. Oh, good. Yes.
Just one chakra, how 7 chakras over a period of 15 days, the same healing. How that will go. What that can do for you.
Yeah. So that was the chakra healing. So yes, in one of the packages, I think it's package A, it's 15 days of remote chakra healing plus some bonuses, etc. Right. So this is what that would be like, but it would, this was just 2 minutes, but it'd be a bit more, but you would definitely be able to,
so I think
you'd feel it.
Yeah, 2 into 7, as you rightly said, 14, 15 minutes on the first day, and that was 15 days. So imagine what that can do to you. And I know the power of this because frankly speaking, I myself, whenever I'm also feeling any lethargy or something, I just heal myself and I'm up and running very fast.
Awesome. So because we started talking about the 15-day, let's just take a few minutes and talk about the packages, and then we'll come back and do some more stuff, some more work. So I'm just gonna hopefully I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna share my screen in 1 second. So there are 4 packages that are available. A, B, C, and D. 1 sec. I'm just going to. 1 sec. I'm going to share my screen. And I have to tell you, when I saw the price points for some of these, I'm like, are you sure that's right?
Yes.
I was like, I'm not too sure about that. I don't know about that. So yeah. So, but again, so there's 4 packages, and package A is the 15 days chakra healing. Package B is a 45-minute personal session with Deepakk. And those prices, I think, are a bit low, I'll be honest. But at the same time, I highly recommend the personal session with Deepakk. I mean, I know he's got it down here for $37 or 3,000 INR. It's worth way more. The benefits that I have received, I was blown away. It's like, oh my God, I've never experienced this with anybody else. So I just have to say that. So don't look at the price and say, oh, well, it's only $37. You can't be any good. No, no, absolutely not. It's amazing.
I remember your call yesterday. Are you sure?
I know. It's like, are you sure? Maybe isn't it supposed to be double that at least? You know, it's like, no. It's like, all right. Okay. So let's just briefly go through these. So,
so I'll just share.
Yeah, go ahead.
In some brief. So package A is all about 15 days distance chakra healing. In this, basically what happens is that what I mean by daily WhatsApp or Telegram or email update is that daily, like for example, when I was saying today that, the solar plexus, in some cases, the root chakra, some cases, the crown chakra, throat chakra, and releasing. So likewise, for each person, whoever signs up for package A, let's say it is Linda Lackas or let us say whoever is on the screen. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to single out anybody here, but let's say Annette Larson or Linda Lackas, maybe I'm healing them. So I'll say that today I have released this blah blah blah, maybe from the crown, maybe from the heart chakra, maybe from the solar plexus chakra, maybe from the sacral chakra, from the root chakra, and you will feel like this, like that. Or maybe today, if you've had a bad day, I may even pick up your energies, maybe of lethargy. So I'll help you recharge yourself. So that feedback is what my daily WhatsApp, Telegram, email update is, which means today while healing, what did I feel about your energies and how you should feel tomorrow or maybe after the healing today. So that daily WhatsApp, Telegram, email update is a unique feature which I generally offer a thorough explanation for the healing.
And that's specifically for you privately. It's not in the group.
Only you.
Yeah, it's not in the group. Yes. It's your own personal message.
Thanks for clarifying that. Yes, it is only for that particular person. Really rightly said. No, but your information will not go anywhere else. Complete confidentiality. That is my, like lips sealed. So there is a bonus of meet your higher self. Now, who's your higher self? Is basically sitting 6 inches above your head. So you just meet your higher self daily. So that bonus is, so once you take this package, you also get a MP3, which is meeting your higher self. Your meeting your higher self will give you a lot of answers, which you don't even need to come to me. Sorry, maybe I said more. Or should I? Okay.
It's okay, but you might still, I was going to say, you might still want to work with Deepakk G anyways in package B. Anyways, even if you get your own answers, you might still want to work with Deepakk G because you'll get other stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah. So 30 days WhatsApp or Telegram support will be there, which means whatever questions you have got, you have full support. And after the 15-day session, we'll have a 5 to 10-minute session in which you will share with me your experiences and how things have changed for you. So that is just kind of a give and take session where maybe, we talk about what was the problem first and how that got solved. So that is all happy tidings for you. Then package B is all about 45-minute personal session with me. Then this is bonus. Of course, meet your higher self. That is bonus. 30 days WhatsApp or Telegram support or email. This 10-minute session after 15 minutes for update. Now, in this personal session, you can ask any problem under the sun. It could be relationship, money, health, career, anything. And I'll give you a solution in that 45 minutes gap for intuitively whatever I get for a clearing for you. And I've got something like 30 to 40 different kind of healing modalities, which I use for this session. And that is will be completely unique to you. It is not that I keep doing the same thing for everybody. So it's not like, I come to a radio station and just say the same song and just go back home. No, every song is different. Every person will have a different healing session. That much I know for sure because it's been that way. Yeah. Package C is the Third Eye Ascension Course Basic. This also is known as the Intuitive Reading Come Healing Course, in which 15 days distance healing is a bonus. So that first package A is a bonus in this. Meet Your Higher Self is the MP3 which you'll get when you sign for package C. And Sacred Space Process MP3. This is something which I recommend once you do a course so that you can clear the space around you and make your space very shielded, very pure, so that these energies from outside, other energies cannot bother you. The third is daily healing with Archangel Haniel. So Archangel Haniel comes with the turquoise light, the turquoise blue light. Archangel Haniel creates a intuitive awareness inside you and also can shield you with its turquoise energies. So this is what is happening in the package C, which is the basic course. And there will be a 3 months WhatsApp or Telegram support or email, depending on the privacy which you want. If you are open to come on a group, you are welcome. If you want to remain on a email, you are welcome. So complete privacy of yours, your own situation will be taken care of. Yeah. So we'll revert back to you, Lori. I think INR is mentioned below. If you see it, contact Alara to pay in INR. So that is also there. So Third Eye Ascension, also the daily healing with Archangel Haniel, MP3 will be, so 2 additional MP3s with the package C, and 3 months WhatsApp or Telegram group support or email, whichever you are comfortable with. $122 is for package C, in which you can even do telepathy. You can even do healing for yourself and others. So that will be done with this. So it's a 5-hour program which can be done in a single day. So this is the basic course. Package D is the advanced course, Third Eye Ascension Course, advanced. Bonus is personal session with me, which is package 15. Personal session with me will be a bonus, any which ways, as package B. Sorry, package A. I said package B, and even package A. Package C also includes package A and package B. Sorry, and package D also includes package A and package B. So yes, it is a full bonus which Alara has actually put across to me, and I think we accepted it mutually. So
yes, we did.
So it's a very attractive deal as far I'm concerned, of course. But yes, you will benefit for sure in this. So bonus is meeting your higher self, MP3, which is standard. Sacred Space Process is for this specifically. Daily healing with MEPA MP3, that will be given separately on this. And in fact, there is a full-fledged 3 months homework in this, which is explained during this is a 2-day class, 11 hours. No, package D does not have package C.
Yeah, so please tell the difference between package C and package D when it comes to the basic course and the advanced course. We talked a little bit about this yesterday or the day before, I forget, but
yeah. So package C is a 1-day course of 5 hours in which you only get attuned to Archangel Haniel, package C, and you don't have any symbols. It is your own energies along with Haniel's energies which heal. Package D is a more advanced one in which you can get healing. So basically in that, MEPA heals you. Rather, MEPA does the energy healing, which is the conversion of the spiritual sun into MEPA energy, which then come to you and you heal with your hands. So here it is Archangel Haniel, here it is MEPA. It's a complete blueprint enabled healing system. You can use that. I'm using that word with a lot of responsibility because it's really, and there are 3 symbols in this package D: physical healing symbol, emotional healing symbol, and masculine feminine energy healing symbol. So as I have put that as package C is a completely basic a basic course. This is very advanced where you will also meet your spirit guide in package D only. In package D, you will meet your spirit guide. So in package C, there is 2 healing processes. Package D, there are 5 healing processes, which are part of the healing process, along with attunement, where you get attuned by MEPA energies, also by Lord Melchizedek, also by basically these energies like who kind of get your intuition up and running. So they are very divine beings, lords, Lord Melchizedek, Lord Metatron, all these come and attune you with their energies. So that is the difference between package C and package D. Package C only Archangel Haniel will come and do the attunement for you. Package D, you have close to 4 to 5 divine energies, or rather, these beings, lords and goddesses, who come and heal you. So this time, in fact, package D, I'm trying to get goddess Isis also. So she will be coming for the attunement herself,
Nice.
for package D. Yeah.
So I just go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
all right. So I was just going to say, for all the packages, if you are an Inner Circle member, you can use your 10% discount code or your 25% discount code. And if you're not, then you can use the ATHN 10 to receive a 10% discount code that's only available until this month. After that, you have to be in the Inner Circle membership. And the Inner Circle, there are two, there's a free version and the VIP version. So go check that out so that you can at least get the 10% discount if you want. And yes, for the discounts do apply to INR. Just contact me if you'd like to pay in INR and we will work that out. Anything else about this? I know that Deepakk ji, oh my God, I forgot. I didn't forget, but I didn't have time. I was going to put in the dates of the courses, but I did not get a chance to. So I will add those in after this call. There's in February and in March, right? So
yes.
We'll let you know when the dates are, but they are at 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. IST. So 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. or whatever, but they're 5 hours. So starting at 8 a.m.
5 hours, 6:30 to 10:30, 11, around 6:30 to 10:30, 11, around 11 p.m. in the night, India time.
So there's
retrospectively.
So it comes out to 8 a.m. Eastern, and it's 5 hours both days. So day 1 is 5 hours, day 2 is 5 hours, right? There's wonderful testimonials here that you can all also read up on. And if anybody has any questions about the packages or how to pay for in INR, just contact me. Just respond to any email that you get, or WhatsApp me or whatever, however that works for you. Okay. So
package, I'll just say one small word again on package C and package D. Package C is for beginners who just want to do normal healing for themselves. Package D is really for the people who are really serious about changing or going to an ascension module, like ascending or realizing their own potential, realizing themselves more and more. So package C also has telepathy. Package D has telepathy, but package D has you meet your guide. There are 3 symbols which heal you separately. So it's something like it's an advanced one, and that's basically the one which I would recommend personally. But of course, rest both are my modalities. So both are quite powerful, but the best power remains in Third Eye Ascension Course, the advanced one, because that is the one which will really transform your life. This much I can guarantee that to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And INR, I think Deepakk ji said it's Indian rupees.
Yeah.
So Lori, that would not apply to you because
there is more to come. There is more to come. Some more demos are there, so don't go yet.
Will there be recordings available? Yes, there will be recordings available if you cannot attend live. Yes. Yeah. All right. So yes, we want to also do another process.
Yes.
So we're going to do that. Go ahead.
So I basically did just takes me to one particular case where this lady came to me where she had tried suicide 3 times, and she was in a very, very dark spot, self-created. Again, similar. Actually, why I remembered that, because I was just thinking of Linda, and just that thing came into my awareness. Because that lady was very, very attached to her father also. And the moment her father passed away, she kind of went into a darkness. And this darkness was like never ending. But she would try to come out, again she would go back. She would try to come out, again she will go back. So even her spouse or children were trying to help her, but she was not able to come out of that darkness altogether. When she came to me, first I did her chakra healing. And after that, I told her to take this class, because this class would transform her. This is what I had told her. In fact, she just so went on a world trip with her husband. This is about 6 months back. She came to me for this class, and she just went with her husband on a world tour trip, which she would never even go out into the vegetable market for shopping. That is the kind of change she has gone into with her with regards to her relationship with her husband, with her children. Everything, the world has opened up. Because she had closed herself for everything and just completely lost what to do, what not to do. Everything was. So that's something which came to my awareness. Recently, one more boy who had come to me, he was with an airline called as Jet Airways in India, which closed down in 2019. So he was completely a goner. So I did his chakra healing, and he did the Third Eye Ascension Course with me also, the advanced one. And just 2 months back, this was about 6 months back, he did it with me, 4 months back, sorry. And just 2.5 months back, he got an appointment with Air India, which is the Indian airline. And he's doing pretty good for himself, 2.5 months into the job. So what I'm saying is that somehow we close ourselves because of these experiences and these, what happens is that, and when you're at home for about 2.5 years doing nothing, so your body also gets used to that laziness or whatever you say. So I kind of perked him up and made him go for that. Initial 15-20 days into the job, he said, I am not feeling good. I'm not feeling good. So I said that don't worry. So I kind of counseled him also. So I do that. For a lot of my clients, I do that also. I keep motivating them. I keep perking them up, saying that, okay, you can do it. So you can do it. So 2.5 months now, today he was thanking me. His mother was just thanking me yesterday. Oh, he's stuck onto the job, which she was thinking maybe he will not stay around. So these are some of the stories which make me feel so good about life, how we can change. And there is a big celebrity. I will not be able to name the celebrity, but a big celebrity. He was, I would say that, backstabbed by some of his very close cronies. His deputy backstabbed him, and he was in a dark corner, completely dark corner. Although he's a celebrity and he would put up a good show, but from inside he was completely broken. So made him come out of that, and in about 2 months' time, this was 2 months back. So 2 months' time, he has, because of being celebrity, he cannot take this course with me. But the inner child, the package which he took, the chakra healing has ensured that he is completely now back in fighting mode, back into his fighting mode.
Yeah, awesome. And that's the thing. Sometimes just the chakra healing alone can help you to get you unstuck, move you forward, give you a different peace of mind, state of mind, right? So the package A is the chakra healing. And like I said, package B, get the personal session with Deepakk Ji. Like I said, it's only $37, which is nothing. I would never even charge that little, I'll be honest. It's nothing. So I would, I definitely recommend it. And of course, I've taken the course with you, and yes, it is life-changing. I do recommend it. It's it's
and
2
one
days,
more big thing,
right?
2 days and 11 hours. In fact, one more thing which I did mention at the very beginning is that you become 5D ready.
Yes,
with
5D
course,
ready. Yes,
you become
yes.
fifth dimension ready, because you have a stellar gateway chakra which is 1.5 feet above your head. That stellar gateway chakra gets activated, and that stellar gateway chakra is like your crown chakra for the 5th dimension. When we reach the 5th dimension, the stellar gateway chakra will become your crown chakra. So your being will be grown by 1.5 feet on all sides. So that is the kind of awareness which will grow. Now, how do I explain this? People who do driving would be aware that they have to take into consideration all the borders of the car. So you are aware where the car is in front and behind. So that is how your awareness around your being will also increase. So the 5th dimension, so you will be 5D ready with this particular, the Third Eye Ascension course, the advanced one.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, and I forgot to mention when we were talking about the special offer that there are 2 and 3 part payment plans available for package C and D only. Package C and D, there are 2 and 3 part payment plans available, so please do take advantage of those as well.
Yeah. So I'll
All
just share in brief about what are the processes which we do in package C and package D. Package C is basically when we do your pain, trauma, and less than God energy clearing from your body and ground your energies. And after that, we do one more process. We just clear your energies in the chakras. And then we attune you with Archangel Haniel energies. 3 processes in package C. In package D, it is one process is clearing the pain and trauma and the less than God energies, grounding you, also connecting you with the karmic board members' energy in your Sushumna Nadi, starting from the soul star and going down into all the chakras. So you will be ready, or rather made aware of your karmic blueprint. Completely awareness will be there in you. That is one. You will be directly in touch with your higher self as far as the package D is concerned. Then package D also, there is one more process where we do the block clearing for you, all of you. So whatever blocks you are carrying around you for your growth or for your progression will be cleared in package D. And the third process is 3D to 5D. As the word says 3D to 5D, we release it from 3D dimension, we take you to the 5th dimension, releasing all that is 3-dimensional inside you. 3D is the world where we are staying now. So your frequencies get increased. The fourth section is all about clearing the chakras and the aura. So aura and chakra healing is done with goddess energies, with the 3 symbols which I use, along with goddess energies. So these goddess energies heals your aura. You'll say, what is the problem in aura? So aura basically is the window to your chakras. So the first layer of the aura is connected to your first layer of the aura, which is known as the causal layer of chakra, causal layer of aura is connected to your crown chakra. The second celestial aura layer is connected to your third eye. The third is connected, the etheric template is connected to the throat. The astral is connected to the heart. Then the mental body layer is connected to the solar plexus. The emotional body layer is connected to the sacral. And the last layer, which is the etheric body layer, is connected to the root chakra. So your outside body is connected to your chakras. So once you clear the clutter, all the confusion which you are living in life get cleared. So your chakras get proper and pure information once they remain cleared, which is what difference the aura clearing will make for you. And the 5th layer, so once we heal the aura layers, then we heal your chakras. The chakras are then completely healed by the 3 symbols and even goddess energies. So the crown chakra, as I mentioned, you can even look at, so what I mentioned in the earlier stage about what each chakra's function is. First I clear it, cleanse it, heal it, and then energize it. So 3 sections, 15 days. So in this, it's about 45 minutes of process. So we heal, clear, heal, energize, clear, heal, energize, clear, heal, energize, all the 7 chakras. So it's a 30 to 45 minute process in which we heal your complete chakras. After that, we make you attune you to these energies, the 3 symbols which I mentioned, the physical healing symbol, the emotional healing symbol, and the masculine feminine energy healing symbol. So these 3 symbols I attune you along with Mepa, who is getting these energies. He was from Atlantis, he was from Egypt, and he's a light being now. So Mepa sends you his energies, attunes you. Goddess Isis will be healing, attuning you also. If you know about Lord Ganesha, his energies, and Lord Ma Lalita, she will also be attuning you. So Ma Lalita is something like the creator goddess energy. So she will come and attune you. And in fact, she will also, there is one more process which I have introduced for this package D alone, where I will cut all the energies from around you. Do you offer an additional attunement? I'm not able to understand the question properly. Maybe you can get her on call. Hello. So where I release all these 3D energies from you and even your family members. Why is this required? This is required so that you will remain in the home, right? You are at a higher frequencies. When you come back to home, everybody else around you is at a lower frequency. So they will pull you into their 3D frequencies. So in this bonus round, we are clearing your home energies along with your family members' energies so that they don't pull you into their energies, into the three-dimensional, the lower energies. So you will remain in a higher energy even in your home, which is what as an additional benefit we are doing. And after this, in the package D, you will also meet your spirit guide. So I take you through that process where I give you 5 to 10 minutes to speak to your spirit guide during that class. And that time you can ask any question which you want to your guide and get all guidances. After that, after this class, in fact, during the class on the second day, I also make you heal with the 3 symbols. So you practice healing on the very next day of the class. That happens in package C, will happen after 3 to 4 hours. And package D, it happens on the next day. Say post maybe last 1.5 hours is given to practice. Also telepathy is practiced. Also healing is practiced. There are other processes like cord cutting, which you also practice, which is to be done weekly for yourself. There is even this arrows and dagger removal, which is there in package D. So as I said, that's the more advanced. This is the basic. So completely your choice, how you want to take it forward.
So normally, just to answer this question in the chat, normally, and Deepakk ji, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Normally, after you've taken this program with Deepakk ji, next time he offers it, you are automatically included in the program, so you can take it again, no problem. So then you will be, attuned again, if you'd like to say.
So
that,
there is a complimentary, there is a unwritten complimentary arrangement which I've got, where you can come on the next class without paying any amount at all. It's completely complimentary. So
then you receive all the healings again, you receive the attunements again, the upgrades again, etc. Okay. So I think that's what you meant.
Yeah. So I also wanted to, I think someone spoke about some weekly or something attunement. So I would like to get this person on call if possible.
Sure. Who?
I think someone mentioned about there will be weekly these mental health issue. Yes, Cindy, yes, this can be done. This will be additional. This is Deti Kerinda.
Yeah, so I just responded to them about that, about the upgrade, because you can take the course again and you'll be upgraded.
Why I'm telling this for detail is that in this, once you are attuned, this is for life. It is not that it will fade away or the energies will go low. No, you are done. Once the attunement is done, it is for life. It is your choice if you want to come for another class. It is your choice. It is not a necessity that if you don't come, it will not be active. So that is the difference which I wanted to clarify. That is why I wanted to speak to him.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
I hope that sorted out little.
Yeah, so it's like you don't have to be reattuned. The energies are active all the time, but you can take the program again, because some people may feel like, oh, I just need an upgrade. Like they might feel that, but you have them for life, so you don't have to. But it's always helpful to take the program again, because you get new insights, new awarenesses, etc. And if Deepakk ji offers that, then why not?
So it's a choice, not a necessity, is what my, yes. Thanks. Good life, long life. Yes, that will. Cheers to you. So we will do the next demo or how?
Sure. Yeah. I think Deepakk, you wanted to do another process. So go ahead. Let's do it.
So
is this the telepathy process?
Telepathy, let's do that.
Okay, perfect.
Who would like to come to do a telepathy session? So I will just give a small brief about the telepathy. Now, telepathy is something where you want to know answers. You want to have some answers for something, maybe a project. Maybe you have given money to someone who is not returning it to you. Maybe there is a interview which you have given, or something where you want to know the outcome, and that person is just giving you some rosy talk or some lip service by actually not sharing the exact details and not even resolving the problem. So it could be a job, it could be a proposal, it could be a whatever, it could be maybe anything else, like you have given money to someone. It could be the biggest problem which you're facing and for which you don't have the answer. And that person is just making you go around in circles, not giving you the right answer. This is what telepathy can solve for you. So,
yeah. So I was going to say, if you have, if there's an answer that you've been waiting for from somebody and you haven't gotten it yet, or, you want to know something about a relationship even, or business, money, course, whatever happens to be, from somebody else, right? Like you're just waiting for an answer. Then what Deepakk Ji will do is he'll create this space where you will be actually talking to that person and you'll get your answer from that person. Yeah. So I've done this before with Deepakk Ji and I've seen it, as well. And it's amazing how accurate it is and that you get the information. So if somebody has, if they're waiting for an answer, if they have a question from from somebody they haven't gotten, raise your hand and we'll make sure that you are working with Deepakk Ji, because this is not just for everybody. This is just for like 1 or 2 or 3 people who would like to have an answer, right? So is there anybody that would like to do that process with Deepakk Ji?
It's a process which you can do after the package D and package C both. But here I will make you do it as a single time, just for you to realize how quickly you get your answers for the darkest of questions, or maybe something which has kept you in darkness for long. Like how I made that lady, I think Linda spoke to her father and got some answers.
And it doesn't have to be somebody who's passed. It could be somebody who's alive and well.
Very much alive. Very much alive, yes.
Can you explain that again?
Yeah, well, so basically it could be for example, I'm saying you have given an interview to someone and that gentleman is not giving you the right answer, just taking you around in circles. And maybe you're already rejected, or you have got the job, or maybe some more time is required. They are just taking you around in circles. Or maybe you have given money to someone and that person is saying that, yes, tomorrow, maybe next week, I'll 100% give it. So that person when we are talking in telepathy, which is we are talking from subconscious mind to subconscious mind, you will get the right answer, that what is there in that person's mind. Is he really intending to give that money to you or that job to you? Or if it is a relationship, maybe some people just want to use you. So you will get the right answer and maybe not progress forward with that, or at least take some corrective measures for that, rather than living in that hope that maybe one day I'll get my money back, or one day I'll get that proposal, or one day I'll get that job back. And that makes you go around in circles. Yeah.
So we have Anindita and Cindy who have raised their hands. So they would like to participate. Awesome. All right. Anybody else?
Is there? Yeah.
Anybody else want to have fun with this? Play with this? That's what I'm saying. It's no pressure, right? It's about having fun. And Dettel, I'm assuming it's Dettel. Okay. Do you want me to unmute them or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So
yes. So Anindita, can you unmute yourself? And Cindy, can you unmute yourself? And Dettel, can you unmute yourself?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can.
Thank you very much.
So just think about the person whom would you like to speak to. I hope you have got the answer, that person name ready with you, right? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, the person whom you would like to speak to and clarify this, whatever is your question. You have that name ready with you?
Yes.
Are you asking all 3 of us at the same time?
Yes. Because I will create, so basically I will do the creation of this channel between you and that person, which is why I'm asking you to just think about that person's name in your mind. Don't need to spell out loud. Once you have said, just say that I have already said it in the mind. I will do the creation of that channel between you and that person.
I'm good.
Samina ji,
I'm good.
okay, great. See?
Okay, I'm ready also. Thank you.
So, Samina ji?
Samina, can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you thought about the names of that person?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So I'll just say I will create a channel between all four of you, and that all four of those people who you would like to speak to.
Can't get out of it, and 15-20 minutes they will go easily.
Yeah, now all four of you can just close your eyes and imagine yourself in white, sitting in white light, covered in white light. And this person who you know is also sitting in front of you, also covered in white light. I have created the channel of communication between all four of you. Please go ahead and speak, ask your question, and you will get an answer the way I am responding to you, same way. You will get your answer.
Ralph, what is it?
I think you must have got the answers. Just do a scissor action in front of you as you disconnect with this person and come back. Just do. I will also cut cords between all four of you, and you can come back. You energize energy body into your physical body. Integrate, integrate, integrate.
So you don't have to give any details, but basically,
Yes,
how was that
yes.
for you? Were you able to get a response? Or-
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Superb. Great.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Anand.
I wanted to do it today because
Great.
it was for someone else. I needed to talk to the person because he was not coming whenever I tried to 2 or 3 times.
As long as you got the answers, that's the best thing.
Yes.
Super.
Good. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I spoke to my person. Beautiful. Thank you.
Good.
Very good. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Thank you, Deepakk. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Imagine all your life's answers can come so fast to you. What maybe people get stuck for, maybe, oh my God, this thing is not working out and that is not working out. So you get your answers and move forward. And I'm not saying that this is the end of it. If there is a no which has come as answer, there is a way of even converting that no into a yes in very positive terms. I'm not talking about anything you have to do anything bad. Everything will happen with unconditional love. Yeah, Cindy?
Yes, I
And,
didn't
Sunny.
really get an answer, but I'm just going to, I guess, let you know what I asked. My son has been experiencing some PTSD problems, psychosis. I've asked him why he's not able to move forward with his life. And he's just been stuck in this rut for the past 4 years. And I'm just not getting an answer. What's blocking him from moving forward? He doesn't seem to have any ambition in life any longer. And he's only 28 years old, so I don't know.
So what did he tell you? Like, were you able to speak to him? In case it is not very, in case you can share it, only then you can share it. If you can share
the voice in my head that came out was, I need help, but how can I help him if he doesn't want to get help?
Yeah, so which means what has told you is there is a good thing, Cindy. And I would say that, a pat on your back, you got that answer and it is rightly so. Subconsciously, even his soul needs help and will take help. So be rest assured, the processes which we have mentioned will 100% take care of it. And I'm saying this with a lot of responsibility when I'm telling you this. This is exactly what your son's subconscious mind has told you, that he will accept help. So it's just that you have to put the right intention, everything will get sorted out. And in fact, if you take a pack, believe me when I'm saying this, if you take package D, that will help you to keep healing him regularly. So this is where, maybe this is what it has come up to your awareness. Ultimately, do as per your guidance. But I believe package D would be the right choice for you.
So if somebody's unwilling to get help, because I've often tried to get him to get help for his condition, the PTSD, and he's developed psychosis, but he doesn't feel he has a problem, and he doesn't want me to lead him to help. So how, if somebody doesn't want to be helped, how can you help them?
I'll share with you. Right now, what was the voice in your head which you got? You said he needs help, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is indication enough that the soul or the subconscious or the unconscious mind has told you clearly that he needs help. And it will accept the help, which is where that blueprint healing, which I spoke about in NEPA. So that blueprint healing comes into play here, where even without the awareness of that person, if you heal that person's soul, accepts it, and you will see remarkable changes into him. This is what.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
Deepakji, so Cindy, consciously and at the personality level, he's saying, I'm fine, I don't need help. But the soul at the subconscious level is saying, yes, I need help. So the energy work that Deepakji, teaches and works with is going to help him at the soul level, at the blueprint level, which will affect his personality at some point, right? But it's going to start at the cellular blueprint level, at the soul level. That's where he is willing to accept help. The conscious mind is not, but the soul and the subconscious mind is. Does that make sense? And we're not forcing you to do anything.
Yes,
please don't understand. Please, I get that. We're not saying you have to do that, but I'm just trying to explain the difference between his personality and what he's saying at the conscious level and what the soul and subconscious is saying at that level. There is a disconnect. Absolutely, there's this disconnect. Personality-wise, he's not going to listen to you. He's not going to do what you say. He doesn't think he has a problem. But you got the answer from this process, which says that the soul says, yes, I have a problem. I need help.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for that clarification. That totally makes sense. Yes, thank you. At a soul level, yes. It would be more
and then it's up to you, however you want to do it. But you can't force him at the personality level to choose to do anything. Okay, just you have to get that he's not going to be willing to receive that at the conscious personality level, but at the soul level he is. And so energy work, it does not happen just at the conscious level. It happens at the subconscious level, at the emotional level, at the soul level, at the blueprint level.
That makes sense. Thank you. I really appreciate that. The clarification.
Once that happens, you will start seeing the changes even in the day-to-day. In fact, I'll give you an example where there was a lady who was affected by schizophrenia major. She was a schizophrenia major. I did her chakra healing for about maybe that requires a longer period of healing because it's deep in-depth healing is required, maybe longer period of healing, which is why I was telling you package D. So after about 1 month, which means 2 to 3 cycles of healing, this lady became better. And in fact, she told her husband to contact me, and she thanked me for this. And then she learned this herself, and now is completely out of the schizophrenia major. So this is where the difference is. This is where this is what difference it can make. Because at a conscious level, which means as per my free will, I'm not ready to accept, but my soul, my subconscious mind is ready to accept this healing because it wants to move forward, but it is stuck because the free will is at play. This conscious body is not letting it go further. This is the difference. So once you do the healing, you will see a definite change even in his conscious awareness, in his conscious acceptance of these things.
Yeah. So hopefully that
Thank
helps.
you. I appreciate that. Yes. Thank you. I definitely want to look into this package.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. And again, it's your choice, always your choice. But just know that, you know, when people have issues like PTSD or psychosis or, you know, schizophrenia or anything like that, you know, it's at a deeper level that you know, they can't just at the conscious level say anything. Like my husband had a stroke and, you know, all sorts of stuff. And so his mind and brain doesn't work the same way anymore as it did before. So, you know, he, you know, may not consciously say, yes, I want to do this because he doesn't understand it, right? He doesn't understand, you know, it's not clear to him. But at the soul level, that absolutely, he's gotten so much better. And Deepakk Ji has also sent him lots of healing as well. So it does make a difference.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Samina, are you still here? Did you want to say what your experience was, Samina?
Yes, I'm sorry, but I didn't get any message. This is a person who has ghosted me all through my life. And recently for the past 2 years. And I have tried to connect. I've done all the forgiveness and every single thing from what was told to me by my Akashic readers. And I just got one short answer, not on voice, but by message that I'm overthinking. And if I want something, I have to ask for it. And I said, I'm asking, I would like you to keep in touch occasionally at least. And the answer was, I don't feel the need to.
So that's the frank answer which came through.
So that is an answer. It may not be what you wanted. That's an answer.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's it.
Yeah.
But I also have been told that 90% of my karma with that person is over. And perhaps a year or so later, it will all, we will reconcile. So I have no idea.
I'll share with you on this current. You mentioned something very interesting. 90% and all these are very. Basically, these are very subjective things. But yes, what happens is that if karma has to go, it will go in a minute, or it will take centuries, or it may take 1 year. These are all basically man-made time structures. So karma can go just by a mere single thought process, which is where, like for example, I mentioned about this person. In fact, there was a Japanese restaurant which took some material from a local buyer where they import from Japan. So that was the kind of attachment they had, which would never have happened otherwise. But because of some positive vibrations which we sent to that person, that buyer, from this person who is the seller or local American. So they bought this from him, and they bought for last 2 years. They're buying from him only for their restaurant. What I'm trying to say, this 1 year is all subjective. It all depends on the actions which you take. Time may be a healer, but also depends on what actions are you taking. So that action, that whatever I suggest or whatever intuitively we are guided by, it may take 1 minute, it may take 10 years, it may take 1 century, it may take two lifetimes, 3 lifetimes. So all depends upon various factors. But I have seen that it can go within a minute also. It's not that 90% is gone, so 1 year will remain here. This is not a journey like, from here to Delhi, I have to go, so it will take 23 hours. No, it is mere thought. And how we clear that thought. So this is my personal way. Even I have cleared a lot of things with my own karmic issues, which we were facing. And it went in minutes, believe me, it went in snap of a finger, it went.
Yeah, so don't get hung up on somebody said it could take a year.
2
Maybe
years,
not.
that's all.
Excuse me for interrupting. I'm not hung up.
Okay,
I'm
sorry,
just-
wrong wording.
Yes.
I don't
I'm
mean
a
to offend
healer.
you in that way.
I'm not offended. I'm upset. I am a healer myself. I have been for the last 22 years. Okay, and then I heal others just like this, but I have not been able to heal myself, in spite of the fact that I've followed instructions, including yours, Deepakk ji. I've come to you for healing several times.
So this is what
and I'm not
saying.
even blaming anybody. If at all there is blame, it's myself, my own karma.
Yeah.
And
so,
when I said 1 year, I don't mean counting 365 days. You know, it's just a phrase which somebody used for me.
Yeah.
No. What I'm trying to say, my very clear, simple submission was that time is a measurement device, which is fine. But here it is a matter of certain times, certain things which, like for example, I'll tell you, one person I said, you heal, we did everything possible as far as that thing was concerned. Then I said that you please forgive that person. That person started saying, no. I don't want to do anything with that person. So this is what shows from your inner fears. So until that inner fear, inner releases doesn't happen, till that time, this may keep continuing. So Linda, like I said that, but doesn't the chakra energy change all the time? Yes, it does, Linda. So which is why I was recommending package D, so that you can keep your chakras balanced all times. Which is why if you keep healing them on a daily basis or a weekly basis or something like that, we have a 90-day homework system in which we heal your chakras for 90 days continuously. So you can heal your chakras with these 3 symbols completely. I hope that makes sense. Yes, if you get like affected by someone, if like for example, if I say something to someone and that maybe doesn't agree with you, and I am a man of authority in your life, for example, and I will say, no, you don't have to do it. Suddenly your energies will be withdrawn and you will feel very surrendered, very quiet. And then that one experience may not imbalance your chakras. But if it is a repeated, maybe 2 times, 3 times, if the same thing is repeated, then you will start saying that what is the point in telling him? He doesn't agree to whatever I'm saying. Then you start imbalancing your throat chakra. It starts from there. Then you start overthinking. So that the third eye and the sacral chakra then start getting imbalanced. And then you start losing interest in whatever you do. So that start affecting your sacral and solar plexus chakra also. And somewhere it starts getting into bitterness. Then your heart chakra also gets affected. And ultimately the root chakra gets affected because it gets imbalanced. The whole thing gets imbalanced. And you start, oh my God, I don't want to do this anymore. So this is how your chakras start getting deteriorated. It doesn't happen by one instance. It will keep happening if you keep repeatedly getting some answer or something like this.
Well, just like everything, we're affected by different things all the time, every day, right? So it's important for us to, continuously clear our energy field, raise our vibration, do the chakra healing, not every day, but at least once a week, like on a regular basis. So it's called maintenance at this point for most of us.
Like I'll share an example with you why I'm saying this. So my vehicle is in a parking lot, right? So there, the place where my parking lot is, my parking place is, that is currently under renovation. So I'm parking my vehicle in someone else's parking lot. So someone the other night came and clamped my car, put those blocks or locks on my car, saying that my cars will not be able to move and I have to pay some 1,000 rupees or whatever, $110, $20 fine I have to pay, only then they will be releasing it. So I was very angry because of that. Now, how can you block my car? And if I have to go to buy some medicine, then what will happen? So I was angry for that one very brief moment. But after that, I said that by being angry, will I get a solution? I may spoil the whole thing, right? So I have kept quiet. I started doing some pink light process with me. And I started sending pink light to the person who did that with me. And I then understood why this was done. And I just put a simple mail to the authority there. And I just said that this is a misunderstanding. Kindly help me to resolve this. And I am not ready to pay you any penalty because it was not my fault. So I just put a mail with a cool mind. Next day morning, I got a call from the authority saying that we apologize for this thing which has happened. And because of that, we are declamping your vehicle. You please take it away, or we'll give you another spot. You can keep it there. So if I would have done something drastic, if I would have blasted that person, then that person also would have got rigid. No, I will not. You will have to pay the penalty. Only then I will release it.
That's
so
true.
I became calm in my approach, polite but firm. So this came. How did this come? Because I stopped being angry. I said, maybe let's look at why this was happened, and we'll find a solution. So this is what happens in our anger. We lose focus, and then we will say that, oh, this guy is a nut. Because of that guy, I had to pay. No, it is also my reaction to that person, which is helping me or not helping me to resolve that situation. To my next day morning, my vehicle was declined. They apologized without any. They just said unconditional apologies, sir. Please come and take your vehicle. We have given you another spot. Please go and keep it there. End of the story. Otherwise, I would have given a bad word. They would have given me a bad word, and then we would have ended up into some heated argument, and penalty would have been applied, and then you would have got a lot of other
That's
things.
true. Absolutely. Yeah. It helps to stay calm, right? How you react makes a difference. And that's the question you want to ask yourself. How am I reacting in this situation? How am I reacting to life? How am I reacting, am I coming from a calm place or, not calm place?
Sometimes there are toxic relationships. Believe me, I'm just telling you from my own experiences. There are some toxic relationships. I don't bother about them. I'm bothered about myself. I should not make myself toxic because I'm trying to change someone who's toxic. So, yeah. So that is also something which you need to understand, which intuitionally you will be guided whether this is a toxic situation for you. Walk out from there. So it's better to withdraw for that moment so that no further energy is spent on that. Maybe leave it. Let it take it. You have done your best. Now surrender the outcome to the Almighty.
Absolutely.
This is what I generally put it forward.
I agree totally. I try. It doesn't always work out, but I do try. So I know we've gone past our time, but I wanted to share just a few quick things, and then we're going to have some last words of wisdom from Deepakk ji. So one of the things I wanted to share really quickly is that for the next 48 hours in the Telegram group, if you have a question that you would like to ask Deepakk ji, psychic intuitive question, he will be in there answering your question. So Deepakk ji, what types of questions or what types of questions can you answer or will you answer?
So you can just ask me what is the problem or the pain point which you are facing in life. Maybe I will give you some broader parameters of why that is happening with you and how that can be resolved. That can be one way of putting it forward. So one is the pain point or any particular problem situation which you are facing in life. Anything where you need some guidance as to how to resolve that particular situation. Maybe what intuitively I'm guided, I'll be able to put it forth. Or if you have any, let's say a physical pain in the body, I will share it with you how it can be released. Or what is it that's causing it? Which chakra is blocked? Maybe I'll put you forward to that. So we are making it a very flexible thing. Come with any problem and I will try to give you a solution on the chat. And this will be there in the next 48 hours. You mean Friday night, right?
Yeah. Today's
Friday
Thursday.
Night.
So Friday until whatever, 48 hours, whatever that happens to be.
Yes.
From now.
So Saturday till afternoon.
Saturday afternoon. Yeah, exactly. So if you're not in the Telegram group, the link is in the emails. Please do check it out. Click on the link, join, and then ask your question in there, and Deepakk ji will answer you within the next 48 hours, right? So please do that. Other than that, Deepakk ji, what other last words of wisdom do you have for us?
Yes. So basically, I have full faith in the human body. When we come to earth, everybody who is born, the poorest or the richest, anybody and everybody comes with the same skill sets, the same body, the same mechanisms of the body. It is our thoughts which make us. This is our intentions, our our goals which make us or break us. So your body, please take care of your body. And I always recommend one thing: unconditionally love yourself. Here I'm not talking about ego. Unconditionally love yourself. Have full faith in yourself. And your body, you yourself, can achieve the biggest milestone which you can even think of. Because maybe Narendra Modi is a prime minister, Joe Biden is a president. Doesn't mean that they are super people. They are men with the same energies, the same bodies. But their goals, their aspirations are different. So kind of increase your bar by increasing your, I'm not saying that get into a greed, but at least what is rightfully yours, please go out and collect, just grab the opportunity, grab life, live life, king size or queen size. Don't survive.
Yeah,
because your body.
It's the time to thrive.
Right. Yes. Right.
Yeah.
So thrive.
Absolutely.
That's the right way.
And anything
So
is possible. So don't feel like you can't because of a past conditioning, past beliefs, or the body or anything. There's so much available now that we can.
Whoever comes to my classes, whoever takes my packages, my first word to them: welcome to the world of possibilities. Yes. There is only possibilities, which only you. So only we can make it happen. Nobody else will come and do it for you. You will have to do it. And once you decide on anything, you will be able to do it. That is a given thing, where these processes which I have lined up, what we do is that we make these goals. We set goals for you. You set goals for you, not me. Sorry, I'm not setting any goals. You set goals for yourself. We will make you like a machine which will go behind those goals and you will achieve those goals. That is a promise. And for which I'll be with you throughout your life to guide you, support you wherever required. And of course, take your support as and when required, because we are in a give and take world. So always we will give and take.
This is really important what you just said, that once you take a program with Deepakk Ji, like the course, the program with him, it's not like, okay, after the course, then he's done with you. No, you're always going to be, he's always there for you to support you. So you're never going to be alone afterwards to do the healing or anything. So yes. I think that's really, really important, because in a lot of courses, you take a course with somebody and then you never hear from that person ever yes. again. Right. So yes. just know that with Deepakk Ji, he will be there to support you still.
Once you take the package, once you take the package, our relationship begins. Yeah. And I think I may have got thousands of sisters, thousands of daughters, which I have, because everybody around me becomes my family. Like Anandita, who's just spoke some moments back, she's like a daughter to me, and we kind of help each other to, So basically, we don't work in a mentor, but we work in a progressive partnership. You can say that way. So progressive partnership is the right word.
I like that, progressive partnership. Yeah, that's nice. Yes, awesome. Thank you. And that's important for you to know, that you will be supported even after the program. So you're not alone. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Deepakk Ji. Thank you, everybody, for all your questions. Thank you for staying with us, participating with us in the processes. So much is available. I will update the website with the special offer page with the dates and timings of the programs, of the courses. But definitely, I highly recommend you either, take package D, because it's an amazing program, lots of healing, lots of processes in it that will help you, or package C. But if nothing else, my goodness, take that personal session with Deepakk Ji. Get the 15 days of chakra healing with Deepakk Ji. They both are amazing. Both of those are amazing.
you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, they're priced so low. It's like, oh my God, why? But it's like, okay, but he wants to be of service. He wants to help. He wants to serve you. So take this opportunity because they were never going to be that low again. Not on my show anyway. So they're never going to be that low again. So take advantage of them. It's the sessions with Deepakji, like I said, for me, life-changing. It changed my whole perspective, changed my whole energy, changed everything for me. And it's like, I was blown away. So I do highly recommend working with Deepakji if you can. Okay. And if anybody has any questions, please email me. If you're in India and you want to pay in INR, contact me. We'll work that out. Okay. All right, everyone. So thank you so much.
And I'll be there on this Telegram group till next.
On the Telegram group,
Saturday
if you have any
afternoon.
questions, if you'd like some help and support for anything.
Any questions under the sun, you can say.
Anything under the sun. There you go. All right. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Diana. Thanks, Annette. Thanks, Priyadarshini. Thank you, Anindita, Mariel. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Have a great day.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Anindita. Thank you for playing.
Good night. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, it's late for you guys.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you, Diana. I think you might have asked a question. I missed it. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Much love and blessings, everyone. Bye for now.
Thank you.